Until a few months ago, there was really only one option in the South African market if you wanted a combination of video on demand as well as satellite TV, and also if you wanted a high definition experience, and that was the DStv Explora. The device itself sells at around 2,500 Rand, although there's also the monthly rental to take into account, depending on the kind of bouquet you wanted and how many channels and options you wanted to have on the device. The Explora got away with its limitations because there was very little competition, but that is about to change. Enter the Node. Altech, which makes many of the decoders that MultiChoice sells for viewing DStv, has now come up with their own decoder. The Node is not just a decoder though. It's actually a gateway to a range of services. It gives you access to satellite video on demand movies as well as TV series. It also is a Wi-Fi hotspot, and it can connect to the internet via 3G, aside from also acting as a gateway to the smart home. In other words, controlling things like light switches, alarms, even video surveillance. All of that comes from a box that costs around 3,500 Rand. You get about 100 major release movies and about 100 classic movies. Very similar pricing to watching box office online from DStv. And that is around 25 Rand for new movies or major releases, or what they refer to as premium content, and then around 15 Rand for a classic movie. Aside from that, if you pay a subscription of around 300 Rand a month, you're going to also get access to a wide range of TV series as well, and some documentaries and packaged sport, but no live sport. That is where the Explora still leads the way, with numerous sports channels and high-definition sport. The sports fan is not going to give up DStv for the Node. But if you want the best of both worlds, these two are an incredible combination of both value for money, if not the very latest movies, and if not the full selection you might get on a Netflix, for example. But it's local, it's priced locally, and you can get your service from local service providers when things go wrong, as well as when you want to express your dissatisfaction with any aspect of the service. There are still a lot of little bugs to iron out. The Node freezes quite often. Hopefully, with upgrades to the software, that will come right. It also runs on Android, and they'll have their own version of an Android app store for downloading apps specific to this device. Explora, later this year, will become internet-enabled. The Ethernet port at the back is still not going to be an internet-enabled port, but that's where you're going to stick in the Wi-Fi dongle. And then you'll really see a fascinating battle emerge between these two hardware and content platforms.